What we are witnessing right now in Nigeria's aviation sector is something that has pushed many people to a point of deep concern, and the reaction inside the Senate today reflects exactly that. As the cost of domestic flight tickets keeps rising beyond what ordinary citizens can reasonably afford, the Senate chamber became a place of frustration, strong emotions, and genuine disbelief. Lawmakers could not hide their anger as they demanded answers on why air travel in the country has suddenly turned into something almost unreachable for the average person. And as we go through this story, please remember to like this video and subscribe because your support helps this platform grow and continue to deliver clear, honest, and engaging updates. The core issue here is simple. Domestic airfares have increased to levels that no one expected. Prices that used to fall between 100,000 and 150,000 naira for certain routes have now risen to 300,000, 400,000, and in some cases even more, depending on the day, the airline, and the availability of aircraft. For many Nigerians, civil servants, business owners, students, families trying to reconnect during the festive season, these prices are completely out of reach, and the Senate noticed the impact immediately. They said the situation is unacceptable, and they demanded urgent explanations from the aviation minister, the aviation authorities, and the airline operators themselves. And please, don't forget to like the video and subscribe while we continue. One of the major reasons behind these high fares is the sudden shortage of aircraft in the country. Many airlines are operating with a reduced fleet because several planes are undergoing maintenance, repairs, or checks abroad, and this creates fewer available seats for a growing number of passengers. When supply drops and demand rises sharply, prices naturally increase, but the speed and the force of this increase have shocked both lawmakers and citizens. People want to travel, especially during this festive season, but they are now being priced out. Road travel is not always safe or convenient, especially with long distances and security concerns, and so air travel becomes the only comfortable option for many. But the cost is now creating a barrier. Remember to like this video and subscribe because the more we break this down together, the more understanding we gain. Another issue contributing to these rising airfares is the cost burden placed on airline operators. Many of them face heavy operational expenses, including maintenance costs, airport charges, landing and parking fees, fuel costs, navigation charges, and the cost of importing aircraft parts. With the exchange rate and rising global expenses, airlines are struggling to keep prices stable. However, the Senate argued that while these challenges exist, the level of increase is too steep and must be explained. They insisted that Nigerians deserve clarity. And again, kindly like this video and subscribe as we keep the gist flowing. The Senate's reaction was not just political, it was emotional. Some lawmakers openly expressed how ordinary Nigerians are suffering. They explained that the price of a domestic ticket now competes with or even exceeds the monthly income of many people. How can someone earning 90,000 naira afford a flight ticket of 350,000 naira? They questioned how families would reunite during the holidays when ticket prices alone could swallow an entire salary. And while we move through this story, I want to remind you once again, like this video and subscribe so you can stay updated as more developments unfold. The Senate therefore summoned the aviation minister, airline owners, the managing director of FAN, and the leadership of NCAA to appear for questioning. They want a full breakdown of how pricing decisions are made and why the numbers escalated so fast. They also want to understand whether all airlines are increasing prices based on genuine cost factors or whether some are deliberately taking advantage of the season. Airlines often say that festive periods come with natural increases in demand, but lawmakers insist that this year's increase is beyond seasonal adjustment. It has become a national concern that requires urgent intervention. Please like this video and subscribe so others can enjoy this gist too. A deeper look into the matter shows that Nigeria's aviation sector has been facing structural issues for a long time. Airlines often struggle to maintain stable operations because of high running costs and regulatory pressures. Some industry experts have argued that the number of operational aircraft in Nigeria should be much higher for a country of more than 200 million people. But with limited aircraft, airlines start to overbook and scarcity begins. When scarcity enters the system, price follows. During festive seasons, scarcity becomes tighter and the prices climb even higher. And while you listen, Kindly like this video and subscribe because your engagement supports our work. Another layer to this entire issue is the introduction of certain federal taxes and charges that airlines say increase their cost base. These include levies on aircraft, spare parts, and even ticket sales. Airlines claim that they are simply passing these costs back to passengers because they cannot absorb them fully. But the Senate believes much of this burden should not fall on citizens, especially not at levels that prevent people from traveling. They argue that aviation authorities need to find smarter ways of managing costs, supporting airlines, and ensuring that essential services remain accessible. And again, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates. Even the tourism industry is feeling the impact. Hotels, travel companies, event planners, and local businesses all depend on mobility. When people cannot travel, everything slows down. Family visits are cancelled, business meetings move online, events become smaller, and states that rely on incoming travelers lose potential revenue. Lawmakers pointed out that mobility is at the center of national growth. When people can move freely, the economy moves with them. When movement becomes restricted, the economy suffers. And please like this video and subscribe so you won't miss future breakdowns like this. Another point raised is that Nigeria has no large active national carrier. Many countries rely on a strong national airline to stabilize prices, compete with private airlines, and provide affordable travel options. Without a strong national carrier, private airlines dominate the market, and during peak periods, they have full control over pricing. The Senate mentioned that this long-standing gap must be addressed because without it, Nigeria will continue to face sudden price shifts that hurt the people. While we go deeper into this, kindly like this video and subscribe to support the channel. The Senate also wants to understand whether airlines are being transparent about their cost structure. If fuel costs went up, by how much? If maintenance expenses increased, what caused it? If spare parts are more expensive, how exactly does this impact the final ticket price? Lawmakers want clear numbers, not general explanations. According to them, the aviation sector should not operate like a private club. It must be accountable and accessible to the public. And as we continue, please like this video and subscribe because your support helps keep this channel active. Right now, many Nigerians are concerned about how they will travel this Christmas. Flights from Lagos to Abuja, Lagos to Port Harcourt, Abuja to Owerri, and other major routes are showing prices that many families simply cannot pay. Some people are already cancelling trips, while others are considering long road journeys, even with the challenges associated with road travel. The Senate's goal is to prevent this situation from becoming a national transportation crisis. They believe that if something is not done immediately, people will feel stranded in their own country. And please like this video and subscribe if you want to keep following this story.